killed the bear, and Knoxus came over and was surprised that you guys did so. He brought you to the great underground city, Amethyst. You first went down an elevator where you saw the entire entertainment district at its fullest. A bustling group of people constantly moving back and forth in between the buildings, from bridges built above and the land below. You guys made your way through it, going to a small diner to eat to fix yourselves up, then making your way towards the large drunken stone bar. Going all the way up to Spider's office, where he introduced himself and congratulated on you all killing the bear, hiring you all. He gave you an apartment, and instead of doing the wise thing like Moko and Solaris, taking a rest and being comfortable, Jin nearly died fighting in a ring, being dumped in the dumpster near the drunken snow.
Womp womp.
Afterward, when everyone was up, Jin went back to the apartment. Moku got scammed getting information, and Solaris went to go make jewelry with a special stone they got from the bear. At the end of the session, Shin went to go do some arm wrestling to earn some of his coin back as it was all stolen. And he did, making some extra on the way. But as we close it off, a chair was thrown at his head. So Shin, make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, let's do this. That's a 16.
16 for real? That's good. You easily dodged the chair that was thrown at your way. Quickly getting a footing as you see the Goliath you just beat. Look pissed. The chair that you dodged was thrown with so much force that it hit another patron enough to shatter, causing a small domino effect of other patrons getting pushed around and shoved, just making everyone pissed.
Shin sneaks off.
He takes off?
No, Shin just sneaks off.
Roll a stealth check.
19.
You get out of there before the fight really starts. Where do you go?
Back to the room. Or to the apartment.
Yeah. You're able to easily sneak your way out of there and make your way to the apartment without anyone noticing, despite the guy looking at you. He got mixed in the crowd and lost you. And since you guys live on the 4th floor, Shin, you could hear the entire commotion happening just underneath your floor.
Neat.
But hey, you're 58 gold richer.
Woo!
Anyway, Moko, you just left Spider's office after kicking Knoxus in the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you heading to now?
Probably head back and sort of touch bases with the other two if I can get a hold of them.
Alright. You make your way back to the apartment. You see Shin there holding a small bag of gold. And you can hear the commotion happening downstairs.
Yeah, and he's like trying to hide himself, like cleverly.
And you're like visibly like hurt, right?
No, I'm at full health.
Oh, you're good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
I wasn't sure if you were still hurt or not.
No, I took a rest and then I went to get gold back.
Right.
He nearly got hit by a chair.
I come in and see you holding the bag of gold, and I just go, "Did you work? Or where did you get that?"
I earned it.
How?
Trade secret. Yeah, you wouldn't like the details.
Also, any idea of the commotion downstairs? I can hear what sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like something's going on.
You know, boss. Fighting, angry travelers, you know the such.
Can I make an insight check on Shin?
Yeah.
Let's roll that deception.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 22.
Yeah.
You have no clue.
Just
You-
sort of shrugs. She goes,
All right. All right. Polaris.
Yo.
Last I remember, you went to the shop to go get that piece of stone turned into jewelry, correct?
Yeah. I think the guy said you'd do it for free. Or something.
Hmm?
Do you remember how much he said you'd do it for?
I believe I said. Let me check. I didn't write it down. Let's just say 5 gold.
5 gold? Okay.
You were hanging around at the shop waiting until it was done, correct?
No, Solaris went out for coffee because he said it'd take like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. So you went out to go get some coffee. You saw there was like a little vendor on the side of the entrance of this main working area. Make your way there.
Yep.
All right. When you make your way there, you see there's a older lady there, human. You can see her just making a few drinks. It looks like they sell more than just coffee, but coffee's the main thing.
Solaris will get a dark coffee, whatever.
All right. That'll be 5 copper. The lady says she began to pour you a drink.
There's kind of like looks through and just like, I only have gold, I'm afraid.
I got change.
Oh, thank you. And she'll give her 1 gold.
They put the cup on the counter and take the gold, giving you back 9 silver and 5 copper.
Nice.
Hey, wait
Thank
a-
you.
Any day. She went back to working at a low stand. As a few other patrons come up. So I assume you're just gonna wait?
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
Moko, should
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
want to
wait.
do anything? Oh, what's up?
When I was at the magic shop, I forget. I think you may have said no. Did you say they had boots of elvenkind?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, okay, then. Got it. I think you.
Well, since we're gonna wait a little bit, Moko, shouldn't you guys want to do anything before we continue on?
I don't have anything at the moment now.
So, now that I'm back at full strength,
Okay.
honestly, I want to go back to the fighting arena, but I don't know if I
No.
should. Because, like, I don't know what else to do. Wait,
Why
you
not
know what?
do anything?
We could just skip forward if you guys like.
Could I? Would it be possible to buy dynamite?
You'd have to look for it.
Shin
Can I go
grabs the.
explore?
Shin would grab the sending stone and ask Knoxus if where he would know where to buy dynamite.
As you ring up Knoxus, he replies, okay, this is the Undercity. We don't just make dynamite, we make the real shit. So you ain't getting any of that just yet. Is that okay?
Alright, I guess I can
Secondly.
wait.
I'm coming down to meet you guys. Is everyone there?
Solaris should be here in any second now. At least wait a bit.
Okay, well that gives me some time. Call me again when Solaris is there.
Alright.
He hangs up.
Shin looks to Moko. Want to arm wrestle?
She like looks him up and down and goes, I'm gonna pass for now, maybe another time.
But I'm bored. As Shin just walks out the door.
She just kind of like narrows her eyes at him. Just kind of thinks to herself how he thinks that would have been a good idea. Probably would have broken her arm off.
Shin's gonna go get food.
Okay, you make your way back down to the bar. The fighting has somehow ceased to be now, but they look like you just finished. So there's still stuff all over the ground. There's a few broken chairs, broken tables, broken glass. But for the looks of everyone else who's still there drinking and doing their typical things, it seems like they're used to it.
All right.
At the bar, you can see people drinking, but a few of them are eating some stuff.
I guess Shin will just gorge whatever he wants until Solaris comes back. I don't know
Alright.
what specifically to eat, so.
Solaris. Anno.
Sorry, you can just give me a sec. I'll always be here pretty much, unless if I'm going to directly go.
Wait, what?
I'll always be here unless I say like BRB and general. Give me a sec. I'm slow.
I'm sorry. The music was too loud. You were getting drowned out at that one moment. Can you repeat? I'm sorry again.
Oh, unless I like directly say I'm gonna leave, like BRB, then I'll always be here. If I'm muted, I'm just trying to be quiet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's been 2 hours. The lady steps out the shop to see if she could see you. It's of course the slime thing, wearing like a very typical wizard cloak and a wizard hat. You make your way over?
Yep.
Alright, man, it is done. Give me the other 5 gold and you can have it.
Let me try it out first. So this is like the triangle pendant, right? Correct.
Mhm.
And it's
They turned it into it's a nice necklace. It's just that they just cut off the little bit at the end where the actual triangle shape was and just put a little frame around it and tied it against with the necklace part. So it just looks like a little triangle arrow.
And the rest of the obelisk.
It's right here.
I
Can you
think
say figure it out? Because it gives you like a little bit of the fragments that came off of it as well.
that's cool. Do I feel like the pull of the necklace in any like certain direction?
You can still feel it. This time it's no longer pointing towards where you guys killed the bear. At that rough direction, it's pointed a little bit towards the right now. Yeah.
It's a good thing to have. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. What was your name again?
Mm-hmm. Have a good day.
Oh no, what was your name again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have bad hearing. I thought you said goodbye. My name's Saku. No, that's the name of the dog. Fuck.
Okay, Saku. It's nice to meet you.
That's not my name. That's the name of my dog. My name is... What is my name? It's on the shop sign outside. You can look at it.
You're taking too long. Solaris gives him the 5 gold and he walks away.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You walk out. The shop's name is called Cups Jewelry.
Got it, Cups.
You make your way back?
Yep.
Alright. After some time, you make your way back. The bar looks better. Shin's at the bar just eating bread. The stuff they give out of the tables.
Solaris kind of like walks in, frowns, and then will quietly, like sneak around him and go up to the stairs to the apartment.
Okay, I want you to roll a stealth check against Finn's passive perception.
Got it.
Let's see if you go above a 16, man.
Damn, I didn't. That's 6.
Nope.
6.
I recognize those footsteps anywhere.
Yeah, Solaris like steps on the broken glass of, on the floor. Oh, hello, Shin.
Hello, Solaris.
I'll just be going. And just be like, goes up the stairs.
Well, I best be going too. Knoxus requests are a bit requests of us.
Interesting.
All right, so you guys make your way back up to the apartment and meet up with Mocha. Mocha, you see Shin still eating a little bit of bread that they had left, and Solaris wearing a nice-looking necklace.
Okay, good. You both are back. So, what's the plan?
Well, we're meeting Knoxus first, and then anything after that. I guess we'll just go to where Knoxus is.
Oh, I believe he wanted you to, out of character, he wanted you to call him.
Right. Forgot that. Shin calls Knoxus.
All right, you call Knoxus again, and he answers, "Hey, is everyone there yet?
Yep, the group's all here.
Okay, we're gonna be down there in just a second. Hold on. Bye." He hangs up real quick.
Alright.
And after a little bit of time, you hear a knock on your door.
Come in.
Knoxus walks in, and behind him, you see a short, 4-foot tall, pink blob. It looks like a slimekin walking in with just behind him. How are you guys doing today? Knoxus says.
Doing wonderful.
It's great to hear. Did you cause the bar fight downstairs?
Why would you assume me?
You ran to the fight club, man. I'm already assuming stuff about you. Anyway, where do you got to at? He looks around.
I'm down here.
Oh yeah!
Solaris is like looking at Shin, like tapping her foot and shaking her head with her arms crossed.
Shin looks at Solaris. Your necklace looks tacky.
She shrugs.
All right, well, I got this stuff for you. Hold on. He gives a file to Moko, to Shin, and Solaris. You guys now have your ID and documentation. You are technically now officially hired. Congrats. He claps.
Fancy.
Your IDs are in there. Just make sure to keep your IDs on you at all times. Okay?
Thank you.
Alright.
Get us any sort of benefit besides working here? To get like a discount or something?
Yeah. You get discount on the bread and drinks downstairs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, well, this here, he says, pointing towards the slimekin. This guy, he's roughly 4 feet tall with these triangular fin-looking things on the side of his head. The closest thing you can relate those to look like the little head fins you see on the heads of axolotls. Anyway, he's pink, and he's wearing really baggy clothing, like they don't really fit him. There's a typical shirt with sleeves rolled down to his hand, to his wrists, that are rolled up a little bit, and dark pants with a few bags. Hey, I'm Suda.
Hello, Suda?
Suda?
Suda, yeah, that's my name. Suda Nado. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet the ones who killed the bear. I'm a crew head. That's my rank. Crew heads watch over the scout workers, which you guys are now. Congratulations, by the way. And yeah, I might be called a crew head, but I'm your friend, guys. So don't think of me as something higher. Okay?
Solaris nods.
Alright. Try our best.
All right. Well, yeah. Knoxus gives a thumbs up. All right. Well, I just need to bring him along. He's your crew head. He will pick the jobs for you guys. He will be going with you guys on the jobs. And yeah. See you guys later. Bye. He walks out.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
Marco, I'm gonna get you back for that kick. He walks off.
Scoffs.
Go.
Yeah, like you said, I will pick jobs for you guys, and I'll be going with you. If you guys have any questions, just talk to me, and yeah. You guys have any questions?
Is there a job right now, or do we
Yes.
still have time? Oh, there is?
Yes, I already have a job for us. It's a simple one, and like that's what I was about to lead us into. I'm going to give you guys an hour to get ready. The job is let me explain the job before you guys go ahead and go. It's a simple resupplying some posts on the other side. We're gonna go to another underground cave in another city. There, we're gonna pick up a cart which already has materials, go across the border, go into the Feywild, drop off some supplies at an outpost there, go to the Crimson Forest and go to the Spire where we're gonna drop off more supplies and maybe attend a party if we get there early, then head off back home. You know, just a little drop off supplies. It'll be easy for you guys.
Seems very elaborate.
Yeah, well, our usual guys got killed off, so yeah, we're gonna have to do a double shift. That's why we're doing the two places.
That's reassuring.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What are the Feywilds?
You got okay. So on the other side of the border, it's been changed. The some of the realms came to us, and the Feywild is just like this place that looks like it's on the shrooms 24/7. I'll tell you more about it once we get closer. You know.
Alright.
I can tell you about it if you want, little one.
Oh, you know some stuff about the Feywild.
Oh, I know plenty about the Feywild. My master is actually the opposite of it.
Trust in the Shadowfell. It's not a fun
yeah.
place to go to.
Well, I mean, Feywild is not exactly great either.
Yeah. You give your name, you're fucked, but still.
Yeah. I mean, one may say that's arguably more dangerous. People can get lost there very easily. She looks at Shin.
Please, learning anything from you will be detriment to anyone's intelligence.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll tell you on the way. It's a fun place. It's very sparkly. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Yeesh. You'd have to deal with them two at a time? He said, looking at Moko.
I just let it play out. There's really not much I can do to stop them, so.
Alright, well, yeah, just a simple supply run. I got your jobs ready, so Just get whatever you need. You guys got an hour. Meet me at the Broken Bone, and we'll be on our way. Any more questions before I go?
I'm out of
Um,
questions.
Well, if we ever wanted to, get in touch with you, or you get in touch with us, how would you do that? Would you just be coming here?
Yeah. Hold on. You see him take out his stone and quickly snatches the one Shin had and puts them together. After a few seconds, there's a slight glow in between them before he gives it back. There you go. You got my stone. He puts the stone back. Yeah.
Can do.
Just call me if you need me, or yeah. All right. I'll be out. You guys got an hour. Bye. He quickly walks off. Little splat sounds at each step before he opens the door and closes it behind him.
Well, Solaris will immediately turn around and go to her room to unload some stuff. That'll make sense.
I'll do the same. Go to my room and get my things together.
Shin's gonna meditate. He doesn't have stuff.
Justin levitates in the living room.
Yeah. Just start levitating in the middle of the room.
Celeste will leave the obelisk in the room, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
I'll grab
All right.
Zoku and get ready to leave.
Okay. You guys get ready, and it doesn't take long before you guys are good. You're gonna make your way over to the Broken Bone. I believe Shin had the map.
I was given the stone. I don't think I was given a map.
Knoxus gave you a map when you asked about the
Right,
fighting ring.
right. I do have the map.
All right. So, you guys make your way to the map. Make your way to the Broken Bone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Using the map, you guys. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, yeah. Sorry.
Well, using the map, you guys make your way out from the Drunken Stone and begin to make your way to the Broken Bone. It's a little bit to the side. I'm sorry?
That rhymes.
Okay. You guys make your way out from the Drunken Stone, and the Broken Bone is a little bit to the side of the Drunken Stone. You see the end of the entertainment district slowly turn into housing at this little corner of the wall. And that's when you begin to see the giant wall that seems to be man-made. It's a giant wooden wall that's in between a lot of buildings. And at the front, you see a huge gate. See a few people standing there, and they just seem to be guarding the place. What do you guys do?
Celeste will casually walk up. Without saying a word, she'll show them the adventure ID card.
The ID thing looks more like a passport. I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
They take it, look at you, and they nod. And the people standing there, they both seem to be human, wearing a little bit more gear, looking more raggedy. And one of them speaks to you. All right, ma'am. Are these two with you? Are they recruited as well?
I'll pull out mine and hold it up.
Yeah, Shin's
All
pulls his out with his tail.
Okay. He takes both of yours and looks over them before giving them back. All right, well, come on then. Just keep going straight. You're gonna meet you on their post, but they're gonna let you in. You'll be good. He opens the large gate, which is just two massive doors that very easily open, surprisingly. And inside, you can see a few carriages moving around, actually making their way to the door. So you guys have to step aside a little bit as this large carriage comes in before being able to walk in. Now you're in. So, you guys want to say or do anything as you guys make your way down?
This is just like caves.
Yeah, it's a massive, large cave with lots of people like in this area. They just seem to be standing around talking or just doing simple stuff, with carriages moving back and forth. Like a little
Yeah.
pit stop before you get into the city.
Okay. Yep, Solaris, nothing that Solaris would want to do off the top of her head.
All right.
Yeah, Shin has nothing to say.
All right. Well, you guys make your way past the other wall. It doesn't show in easily, and when you walk into this larger cave area, it's very different from the city. You just constantly hear simply business talk, people talking, negotiating all around you from little groups. As you see larger buildings, some holding large crates inside. Further ahead, you see all these fancy colors constantly shine out from a place that you can't see from past this giant building that's on your side. So lots of other buildings, lots of carriages. You do hear a few screams here and there, a few cries. Later on, you see like a small cage holding some sort of creature inside. It seems to be sleeping, that you can't tell what it is. There's constantly carriages going in, going out, lots of flashes of that fancy lights further along. You guys want to keep moving forward?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way a little more forward, and you make your way past this large building that's holding lots of stuff. That's when you see this giant cut in the wall. It has a smooth, rounded top with these flat walls. Inside, you see these large platforms with these weird crystals underneath glass. And every time you see something step on top of it, after a few seconds, you see a bright flashing light of multiple colors before the thing that was on the platform just suddenly being gone.
Huh.
And you see lots of people walking back and forth. You see there's a few large teleporters where one begins to flash before suddenly a carriage is there, making their way down and driving off to a little pit stop area that's nearby. And let's say we roll this dice. Solaris, you feel a hand grab at your shoulder. Hey, you guys are already here.
Solaris is gonna man, he should probably do it. He's gonna elbow him. Like, I'm assuming whichever side she grabs him on, she's gonna drive her elbow back into him.
When you drive your elbow back, you hit them, but it didn't seem to respond, and they didn't really seem to budge as they look over past you. Standing now at 7 feet tall, you see Suda. His clothing now seems to be fitting perfectly with a lot more armor on him, mostly on his right side, on his legs and arm. On his other hand, which seems to be far less armored, even the sleeve rolled up past his elbow, you see what looks to be a spear, but on one end is the spearhead, but the other end has a sickle. What was that for, man? I thought we were doing good.
You can't be sneaking up on me like that. There's too many people that want to get me in this world.
Hey man, I just got good at sneaking. I didn't mean to scare you. He says
Good.
he shrugs.
You look different.
Yeah, slimes can stretch. Usually when I'm on work, I feel like getting bigger is more imposing against creatures on that side, you know? Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Interesting.
Anyway, you guys good to go? You guys ready? All right.
Should be.
I got-
Should be.
Oh, great. I got you guys these little bags. He says he hands you each three a bag. It's just an empty bag.
What for?
Oh, Those things sometimes makes a person nauseous. So if you puke, that's for. Come on.
Thank you.
He begins to make his way towards an empty pad platform.
Mm,
Have you guys actually ever been on one of these?
I'm afraid not.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, funny story. During the war, they had to constantly bring stuff to and back from the place we're heading to. But since it was such a long journey, they were able to develop these like little teleporter things that can send us there in seconds. We just nicked them at the end of the war and put them down here.
Oh, so would Solaris know about them, but just like never use them because they're military?
I believe so.
Okay. Got it.
How does it work?
So basically, I'm going to give the guy working there some info about where we're going. And when we get on there, it's going to be a few minutes before we're sent off. That is loud.
Yeah.
What was that?
Seems like a bomb just came across. No, I'm joking. Anyway, yeah, it's going to take a few minutes before we're sent off. It might be weird, but it'll be a fun journey. And the sun's going to be coming up soon, so you guys might see actually something really fun. It's an amazing sight. I've only seen it a few times. All right. This guy standing on that platform right there. He says going to get towards a smaller one that seems to be for a few people. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go give the guy our info. He gives a thumbs up.
All right.
Guess we're going.
This job's quick. It just moves, you know. Anyway, bye. He walks off. You guys
hold
make
your
your
bag tight.
So you guys make your way over to the platform, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys get on, the platform seems to be made of a pretty shiny looking metal, almost like with a brown tint, and with further examination you can see it's made of some sort of copper, being lined with some brass as well, brass looking metal. On the inside platform, it seems to be made of some glass, but it looks more like a stained glass window with multiple colored pieces of glass held together with bits of golden adhesive. And underneath is this multicolored crystal that if someone fell on it, they'd get stabbed because there's so many protrusions and spikes coming off of it. Though in the center, there seems to be like a topaz-like design to it, with it being solid yellow with all these intricate cuts in it.
Interesting.
Zoku looks a little nervous.
What is it?
Just asking that he just seems to be constantly looking at the glass. As if he's like uncomfortable.
I'll just give him like a reassuring pet. Just not really like paying any mind to it.
He seems to calm down a little bit. And quickly running up is Suda, quickly on the platform. Okay, guys, we're gonna go. It's gonna only take a few seconds once it starts, and don't panic. It's gonna make one hell of a funny joke if you guys panic. Okay?
All right.
All right.
He just seems to be in a happy mood with a big smile on his face, despite holding a very deadly weapon in his other hand.
Shin is uncomfortable by the smile.
He doesn't seem to notice.
There's
Alright.
this boy at home. That's her basic expression all the time. Totally understand.
Alright. Crystal underneath you begins to glow, shining a few different bright colors before all around you these waves of dancing lights begins to swirl around, multicolored from reds to blues to purples to greens. You can just swirl around you, create like some sort of like spherical shape, and then you begin to see your body look like it's breaking apart. See part of your hand come off and fly up, but you don't feel it. And more pieces come off of you really quickly. At one point, Shin's arm just completely goes away, but you can still feel it. You can still feel it as if you're moving, it's right there. And more of your body begins to just break apart. You see, Suda's the first to go, as his entire body just disappears in front of you. Then Moko and Zoku, sorry,
Okay.
Shin and Zoku, okay. Then Shin's the next one to go, then lastly, Solaris. What you all see last is that your vision was the last thing to go. As you suddenly see yourselves getting shot through the ground itself, rising far above the city of Topaz, and it's all the buildings that's made up of, and you're going higher and higher. You begin to see the edge of the city, the trees and the forest around it, the hill that you guys went into when you first arrived. You're going to go higher and higher. All these mystical lights dancing around you as you begin to see just more of the landscape, and then the sun beginning to rise. All of the trees and shadows beginning to form across the land as you continue to go higher into the sky. Eventually, you feel a thud. It was a strange, as if you hit a ceiling before beginning to make your way down, as by now you can see a huge chunk of the country. Further along, you can see mountains of fire and a mountain reaching higher than anything you've ever seen, but it's far enough to still look small. On the side of that mountain, you see like a fancy looking forest as you're still traveling through the air, beginning to make your way down. And you look down, you see there's a smaller town, roughly half the size of Topaz, next to a lush forest and a few mountains. Really close to the border, which is separated by it looks to be a river. You can't really tell due to all the shadows. Eventually, you begin to get closer and closer at incredible speeds before finally going to the ground and your body coming back together on another pad. You see, guys, that wasn't that bad. Everyone make Constitution saving throws.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okay.
It's
Shit.
gonna be fine.
I just rolled a 19. Come on, good rolls. Good rolls. Nope.
That's a
11.
17.
17, 11.
Jin is a brick.
15.
Solaris, the DC was 12. You vomit into your bag.
Yes!
Flares does it with dignity. Doesn't even like kneel over it. He just like picks up the bag, perfect form, tilts her head down and just like vomit. Oh, that's horrible.
It looks like someone has a weak stomach. Anyway, come on. You see him quickly get off the teleporter.
Shin gives out a single ha at Solaris.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes, to the best of us. Clearly not to you.
That's why I'm the best. Happens to the best of us. Doesn't say the worst.
What do you guys think about that, huh? Did you guys see the view of the sun?
It's very lovely.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Anyway,
keep
come
going.
on.
We don't need to do that.
When you guys landed, the little room that you were in was nothing like the one over there in the Amethyst Undercity. It was a lot smaller, only a few teleporting platforms. Only one large one and a few small ones that you guys just went on. And there seems to be more in an enclosed room and stuff opened up, like the previous one you were in. When you walk out, you see this giant cave. This one not being seemed to be man-made, more natural. And when you guys step out, all you see are just fallen constantly working back and forth. All these buildings, all these man-made buildings built to the walls, but nowhere near as high as the one over there in Amethyst. As Suda turns around saying, "Welcome to Limbo." That's what this place is called.
Limbo.
Mm-hmm. The city above us is called the Kingdom of Dante. The guy thought he was edgy. Anyway, we won't be here long, so you guys can look around a little bit. Just don't go too far. I gotta go get the cart.
Say, Yansei. Yansei. Let's just see. There's a shit ton of falling around here. Okay.
You see Suda begin to walk off a little bit. Within the Limbo Cave, you just see all the buildings with all these conveyor belts holding lots of material moving back and forth. There's a lot more noise and ruckus of sounds like steam getting shot out from random pipes here and there. Further along, the further part of the cave, you see like a large building where the bottom half seems to be man-made, while the top half seems to be carved into the stone itself. And behind it, to the sides, there's these like fences. And behind it, lots of lights, but you can't really tell from where you're at. What you guys do?
Okay, what do you say that we go a little bit of touristing? I always like finding about new areas.
Alright, fine. It should be interesting.
Moko?
Sure. Why not?
Solaris is gonna drag you guys along. Solaris kind of wanted to go to like an information center, like a guild hall, find out where we are, a little more about the city.
Well, you guys are currently underground, but there is a building for that. When you guys make your way down a little bit from where you guys were, you do see a building where you see people constantly moving in back and forth. And above it, it says the BlackRoot building. When you guys go inside, it looks to be more of a resting area for the fallen. A few tables for them to drink at, but there's no food being served. There's a little desk in the front that has multiple windows you guys can go to. And that's pretty much it. It's very bare bones building.
Solaris will go and like, excuse me, and we'll go to the front desk.
"Hello, what can I do for you?" says a fallen, roughly a foot lower than you.
Hello. So we are some of BlackRoot Guild. We're part of the BlackRoot Guild, and we come here for a job. And I wanted to learn a little bit more about the city because I've never been here before.
Well, the city above us is called the Kingdom of Dante. It's just a typical city, but the guards are assholes, you know? They refuse to have any fallen up there, so we're all down here. But hey, it's easy work.
Oh, that's a shame. Is that because of the king?
Yeah. He doesn't really like more of the monstrous races. Like, no kobolds are allowed up there, no goblins, no bugbears, not even tieflings.
Really?
Can you believe that? Mm-hmm.
Solaris kind of like goes from like starts like stops smiling, goes to like resting bitch face.
Yeah, like all three of you, I don't think they'll let you guys in.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, is there anything else I can help you with? You're in Limbo. I assume you guys know what this place is.
Well, I'm also freshly new here. I'm assuming this is more of just a working area. You guys are developing a city, I assume?
No, actually, this is the This is what's a good word for it? Distribution.
Ah, I see.
This entire cave is for distributing the goods. You know. Where are you guys from? Which place?
I'm from I've always been a member of Topaz. I've lived there for a long time.
Oh, so you guys are from the Amethyst Junction. Okay. Yeah, they're manufacturing.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to the Feywild actually.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. I've never been there.
Nor have I. Is there anything that you should warn us about that you may know?
I don't know much. I do know that you don't give your name down there, and don't make any deals unless it's like specific. Like the conditions are insanely specific.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
about that place.
Yeah, I know a little bit about the Feywild from when I was in training school. But
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, when you guys get back, tell me more about it. Yeah. I know there's an outpost in the Feywild somewhere.
No problem.
Anything
Yeah,
else I can
so-
help you guys with?
I'm afraid not.
Are
Okay.
you possibly selling anything?
It depends. What are you looking for?
Something that explodes.
I don't know if I'm selling it today or not, but like, I think a little coin can jog my memory if you want.
Shin puts down 20 gold.
Okay, yeah, you want some serious stuff, huh?
I like when things explode.
Okay, well, He looks over to someone working next to him. Hey, I'm gonna take my break real quick. Give me like 5 minutes. And the other person gives a thumbs up, and he motions you to come along, going over to the side and opening a little door for you to walk in. You guys can
Yeah,
come along if you like.
Shin
He said to the
goes.
other two.
Okay.
You both are joining him, or you guys can stay out?
Slayers will crack her knuckles, and then we'll turn to Moko and Shin.
Okay, you gonna go with him? I'm sorry?
I mean, Shin, I believe this is all you. She kind of gestures one hand, saying for him to go.
Oh, yes, it is.
Alright,
Go
sir,
and
come
do
on. Come along, sir. The little fallen
Shin.
motions with one of his hands.
Yeah, Shin walks in.
Alright. You follow him to a back room where he leads you along. There's leads you along around some boxes before leading you to another room. And in there, it seems to be a living area because there's a few bunks. And he continues to lead you along until finally leading to a door that's hidden behind one of the bunks. That was seems to be man-made. He opens it up and brings you in. You had to crouch a little bit to walk in, and from inside you see lots of weapons. From some fancy-looking swords, bows, and warhammer, to other appliances like bottles of healing and few other potions. And he motions you to follow him a little more, and he brings you to the bomb section. And you see there's a few on display. So what are you looking for today, huh? We got the
Shin's eyes are glowing.
You guys, you like at the merchandise we have out here?
Looks very amazing. So what is 20 gold worth exactly?
I'm gonna be honest with you. To get to basic level explosions, you'd have to cough up 150.
I see.
No.
But 20, I could get you something. Ain't gonna be crazy. Because these are explosives. Those things ain't cheap to make.
I get it.
Damn it,
Alright.
damn it.
So here we have a little piece of dynamite, a little stick. It does some stuff. It's worth 10. This right here does some more. This one, it looks more like a grenade with an actual pin in it, but it looks very rudimentary with a casing made of stone. This one hit more of a punch, but nothing crazy. Over here is the basic thing. It's a larger bomb holding multiple sticks of dynamite with a little fuse around it. Typical cliche stuff, This right here is the 100. There isn't really that much in between because this stuff is made of cheap stuff. He said pointing towards the 20. And this is like baseline, Everything above here is past your limit, Unless you want to know, I can say the rest.
I guess I'll just try the basic stuff.
Alright, so which one you want, the 10 or the 20?
It's 20.
He holds his hand up waiting for the gold.
He gives the gold.
Great. He puts the gold into his bag, ties it up tightly, and put it back onto his leg thing, and gives you one of the bombs from underneath the showcase. All right. Well, here's how it works. Okay. You're gonna light this fuse, and just throw it. Stay like at the absolute most. Like, its safest distance away from it is like 15 feet. But if you really want to hit something, throw this within 5 feet of it. They're going to be hit hard. You get it?
I see.
Alright, well. Here you go. He hands it to you.
Alright, so add bomb to the inventory.
Yeah. When you throw this at a creature, you can throw it up to 60 feet away. Any creature within 5 distance will take 2d6 fire damage, and they must make a DC 12 check. Dexterity.
Okay.
Did you just write that in notes? You got it?
Alright, bomb what?
It's just a bomb.
Alright. That's it.
Alright. He motions you to go ahead and get the hell out of here. Just dismissing you with a shake of his hand. Come on, Cap, get out of here.
Alright.
Get out of here, I'm gonna take your tail.
I'm going.
Hurry up.
I'm going.
Not to have people out here. Go.
He's going.
He quickly pushes you out, and eventually brings us to the front and pretty much pushes you out past the doorway before closing it back up. You're back with Moko and Solaris. You guys want to do anything?
That's it
Yes.
for me.
All right. Moko, you want to do anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. As you guys step out, I assume you guys were in the building. You guys want to step out?
I guess we step out.
Okay. You guys step out. You see Suda coming along. Hey guys. You guys good to go?
I am.
We should be. Oh,
All right. Come on. I'll bring us the cart. They gave us one of their experimental variants.
Milko, did you want to say anything?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, alright.
Okay. Do any of you have any of you ever driven a car, like drove it?
Wait, maybe me.
I don't think so.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
I mainly only traveled by foot.
Well, both of you, your days on walking that foot are over.
This is the first time I've seen a lot of things today. To be fair.
Oh. Geez, country person, huh? Can't say much. I grew up in a big city. Anyway, what about you, Solaris? Have you ever driven one?
I believe I may have done it once. I wasn't very good at it.
Oh well, the experimental one they gave us is very simple. I might have you driving a lot, to be honest. Come on. Motions for you guys to follow him as he begins to take you way over to the front entrance area. You see there's like a few openings where you presume carriages go up to get out. He brings you over to this large carriage. It's a typical carriage, but it seems to be just larger in general. Larger wheels, larger frame, and no horses attached to the front. And a weird crystal-like thing underneath it that you can faintly see. Everything seems to be like reinforced as well, with all these boxes on the back that stack up high, with a tarp covering them to hold them down. This is it!
Oh, it's very interesting. Where are the horses?
That's the thing! They supposedly stole some material from a shipment to the city. And they don't really know how to use it, so they just put it on this thing. Come here. You see him get on the top of it where the seat is, to the front. Come on, get up here.
Solaris will hesitantly get up there.
Alright, so look. I've heard about this and I'm so excited about it. Inside of the main seat, you can see that... You serious? You see that, That's actually perfect timing. I'm sorry. You see there's this handlebar that seems to be in the middle of the seat on like a little spherical stone that's built into the seat itself. You can pull it back and you can move it forward. You can do all that. It moves pretty freely like a joystick. And in front of it, you see there's like a very crappy looking button. Alright, so here's how it works. When you want to move it forward, you press the button and you move it forward. And you move the stick forward and it'll go forward. Any direction you point the stick at, it will go. You see him push the button and very lightly move it forward, and the carriage begins to move a little bit. Because you guys are indicated, the ground's kind of uneven, so it's a little janky. But he stops and presses the button again. Ta-da! Uh-huh. What do you think?
Solaris with one of her hands will grab onto the joystick and slowly push it forward. And just see what happens.
It begins to drive forward.
Huh.
And just slowly.
How odd.
Mm-hmm.
Logo's just
This-
looking on like
The material they're using it to propel it forward is usually used for levitating tech. Like, the prison and the floating ships.
Oh, I don't believe I've seen those either.
You don't want to. My buddy's up there. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, we're good. You two want to jump on?
I suppose. Chin jumps in.
just behind the front seat, there's like a little area where the boxes are really low. It seems most of the stuff is put on the majority of the back of the carriage, so you guys can have a little seat in the back with your dog and like in between. Not much room, but it's good enough for everyone to just lay down if it gets nighttime. You know, good traveling carriage. All right, I'm just going to let you know, Solaris, there is like a chance it can explode. Just thought that'd be a
Sorry,
fun thing to
what?
say. Oh, don't worry. You guys don't need to worry.
I feel like that is something we should really worry about.
Dude, I heard you talking to Knoxus about a bomb. You guys, you're good.
Yes, a bomb that I can control.
Aren't you a little control freak?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you like to explode randomly at times?
Sometimes I wish for that. Unironic.
You're really depressing.
Yep. Well, no matter. Stay la vie.
You guys are a fun bunch, huh? Besides the
No.
bunny, she's hella quiet.
I'm just absurd.
Oh!
Holy shit. Personally, if that was me, I would not take that. Never would I take that. Okay. Well, shit, let me see the map.
Yeah.
Snatch.
Wait, that's just the map of Amber.
Well, it's mine now.
Alright, so Hilarious. I'm gonna have you drive a little bit because it's just still a crazy thing that this character out on its own. I think I might fuck it up with how jittery I am. Anyway, we're gonna make our way up into the mountains. That's where this cave goes to. And from there, I'll lead you to the border. We'll make our way across.
Lurch is gonna just like lurch it forward, just suddenly.
You wanna go all the way?
Yep.
The carriage immediately gets pushed hard. It's not as if the wheels themselves are turning. It's like there's like a force pushing the car itself.
Like
As-
really hard on something.
Absolutely floors it. Oh man, you should not have gave the IRL auto technician the carriage. Floors it, hits it.
You do it, and immediately the whole carriage feels like it gets jerked forward as it very quickly begins to make its way towards the exit. You immediately hit the slope and slowly begin to get a higher angle. You quickly get pushed up. Okay, so I think you can slow down a little bit. You don't need to go that fast. You see him as he's like holding onto the seat.
Laris, you better slow down!
I can't hear you. You need to speak louder.
Laris, I swear I will knock you on the head!
Celeste will she won't like hit the brakes, but she'll like definitely half her speed.
It's more of a reasonable space now. As Suda just hold on to his seat still. Okay. Someone's a freaking daredevil. Jesus.
I thought I was gonna have to use that barf bag.
Laris, do that again, and I will break an arm.
Which one? she pulls up her forearms.
Roll a dice. See how lucky you are.
shouldn't be
Nice
saying
deal.
things like that. That's not nice. Oh, that was fun. Okay. Wow, I'm rusty.
Guys, I drank maybe one too many water bottles. Let's go ahead and just take a
Oh,
break real quick. I'm sorry.
thanks for sharing.
All right.
Oh, All right, so you guys have just driven out from the cave, and you've immediately entered a mountainous area. Behind you, Shin, you could faintly notice the walls of the walls of what you presume to be the kingdom of Dante. But they're quickly shadowed away due to the mountainous area as you guys are going past through as you guys go into the mountainous area. Okay, Solaris, let me get the controls, okay?
Sure.
I don't need us crashing into the first mountain we see, you know?
Okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wouldn't want our official first mission to end in death.
Mm-hmm.
You see him take the controls and begin to drive at a moderate pace between like a winding path through the mountains. So tell me about you guys, because all I have was just your names and that you guys are working with me now. So I didn't get the chance to look over your files.
Oh. How much do files normally say about a person?
A bit, depending on a few things. Like my file, it had stuff when I was like up to 5 years before I joined. So I had a bit. Doesn't have much though, unless you're recommended. Then it has a lot.
I see. Well, I am an ex-Knight of Spring.
Oh,
Let me see. I left for a life of assassination and monster hunting. And met with much loss, and now I am here.
sorry to hear. What about you, Kat?
Not much out of me. Basically left my hometown on my own accord. Been wandering around town by town, just exploring.
Hmm.
Basically, find food, eat it, earn coin, spend it. I'm not really a one place type of person.
Got you.
And how old are you again?
Me?
18?
Oh, him.
Both of you.
Oh, I'm really old for human years. 90? Reaching 100? But
You
the
still got
slime years, 23. Not much.
Yeah. I'm 50. I'm about maybe 23 in human years.
Ah. Okay.
I suppose in human years, 18 would be mine.
Because you're a normie.
Was it good to know about more of you guys? Your interesting interactions. Guys, got any questions about traveling over?
Well, remember when I said about the Blades of Spring? Do you know if they're around here or any of their allies?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Got it. Do you know a lot about the Royal Knights, perhaps, that live in this kingdom?
I heard of some. I know Dante is close to them. I don't know if he's close or in. I don't know much about it. All I know is that the king in the city we just left, that he's close. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the king? And I know he's not quite friendly to people like us.
I just try to keep my mind off it, you know?
You ever think about doing something about it?
I could drown him. You didn't hear that. Anyway. No. He hates us, but he's stupid. So he doesn't really know about us. Literally underneath his own city. Unlike Topaz, where the rulers over there do and benefit from it.
Well, that seems like a perfect opportunity to change things, maybe.
Stellaris, I would appreciate not turning our higher ups as traitors.
I'm not treating him as a traitor. I didn't know you were so submissive, though. I didn't know that was your thing. Just kind of
I don't want you to cause us any problems.
I'm causing no one problems. Am I causing you problems? She looks
No.
at the plasmoid.
It's Slimekin. And, no. No, you're not. You gave me a scare when you fucking flirted, but so far so good from my end.
Flirted? Wait, what?
Flirted. Like, you know when you put the lever to the floor?
Flirted. Okay, got it. I thought you said flirted. I was like, okay. Wrong vibes there, buddy.
Wait, what'd you thought I say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh, it's alright, big guy.
You see him as he's like driving along. You do see him looking up a lot.
Looking for dragons?
For the guards, not the dragons.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned something about flying vehicles.
Yeah. The ever since the prison went up, they've only been recruiting the flying people. You know, like Arakakras, you know, just stuff like that. They scout the border a lot to make sure no one gets across.
Doesn't the border just lead into a no man's land?
No. The when we get to the border, you're gonna see something crazy. Trust me, when we get there, it's an interesting sight. But yeah, we just gotta be careful with just looking up constantly, make sure no one is coming in or noticing us. It's better to do this at night, but we got the mission early, so we're doing it bright and early, you know?
Perhaps you want to take the time to put some foliage on the cart.
Sure. Let me just drive around a little bit to see if we can find some. There isn't really that much life in the mountains.
Oh, so we're like in really rocky mountains, not like Colorado. It's like all rock.
Yeah, it's very, very like a surprisingly change to the environment. Yeah.
It's like I guess Tibetan, right? Tibetan type mountains where it's just like all stone.
Kinda like Tibetan.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a really obscure reference, like geographical reference.
Let me look it up to make sure I got it right. Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah, the mountains seem unusually large despite being close to the city as it is.
Yeah. Because that's like kind of what I was thinking of, like flat plains with like just like really rugged mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, that's cool.
I forgot to describe. Despite it being snowing in Topaz right now, it feels pretty neutral, feel pretty good. Very comfortable, actually. And Mountains all around you seem to have lights down at the very, very top, so you can very faintly see. Let me roll an investigation to see if Suda finds something so we can use his foliage. He finds a little green patch with some old dead shrubbery slowly parks next to. Alright. Get this done.
Solaris will
You go-
like use the katana and just cut through it pretty easily, I'd imagine.
You watch as Suda can extends his arm, like his the one covered in armor. The bits of metal plating on his forearm separating as it stretches nearly like 10 feet long, wrapping around some of the shrubbery that you're cutting up, and effortlessly picking it up and putting it on top of the cart.
It's very efficient.
Mm-hmm. I'm a variant. Can you believe that?
Variants. What's that
Mhm.
supposed to mean?
So with us slimes, we kind of have like a weird fixation on what kind of you are. So basically, there's multiple colors you can turn out to be, and when you're one of those colors, you have some fun abilities. But then there's the variants that get tossed out. You know, like me, I'm pink. That's not one of the colors. I don't have the special stuff. All I can do is stretch and grow crystals. You know, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'll take a lot of pride in it.
I
Fun
guess you
being
could
different.
say I guess you could say I'm a variant as well.
Oh, is that why you got 4 arms?
I wouldn't know. I'm an orphan.
Hmm.
I haven't seen too many of myself either. I've maybe seen once or twice in the distance something that may resemble a tiefling
Hmm.
with 4 arms, but I guess you could say I'm very unique.
That's good to hear. And then we got the cat over here.
Hello.
The cat.
All right. Do me a favor. Shin, are you helping with covering the carriage?
Yeah.
Because you're attempting to make it look like nature, both of you roll a nature check.
Really?
Could
Yeah, that'd
I
be
roll
fun.
survival?
Yeah, I was about to say survival, maybe a little bit better.
Sure.
I mean, it's actually worse for me, but just for pure accuracy. And
Hmm.
that's 8. Oh, both
That's
8.
Damn. let me roll a dice and just collect the sum of all 3 of you. I'm gonna give Moko a free one as well, assuming that she's helping as well. I got a 7 and a 9. So the sum is 8. The rough collective is 8. Oh my god, you guys suck. It looked like shit. Doesn't really cover much. I guess there wasn't enough shrubbery. Guess that was a waste of time, huh? He's just looking over at all 3 of you.
Fleur
No.
shrugs and just gets back in the cart.
It was a complete waste of time.
No. You see him getting back in the cart. Both of you get back in. He said to both of you and Moko. Moko gets back in easily. He was talking to Shin.
Out of character? Yeah, you know what? Let's meet the DM roleplay as Moko. Moko, how you doing back there? You're awfully quiet.
No.
Yes.
Please
No.
don't put this evil on him.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like playing other people's characters so I can never get a run.
I know.
So I'll just be describing the characters' movements and things of that nature.
Got it.
Alright, so Shin gets back on.
So you make your way from you guys get back on, and you begin to make your way back on the trail. On the trail, on some of the mountains that you guys are going around, you do see a few carvings made into the stone of the logo that I'm planning to draw soon. Don't worry. Of the logo of the BlackRoot. You guys continued on and continue on. Until finally you begin to see a little bit of a clearing further ahead. You guys ready?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Alright. He begins to drive really slowly as he slowly makes to the exit. The winding path I brought you guys further down the border, and to your far right, you can just faintly see the coast, like the water and everything like that. As in front of you, there's a large river, almost 5 feet away from you guys, but spanning nearly 30 feet across. And ahead of you is a massive, lush forest with all these funky-looking, massive growths. Like there's a giant mushroom further along, with all these large blades of grass. And there seems to be like a weird haze around this forest. Next to it, you see a mountain ranging far taller than you've ever seen before, with a massive crack going across it. Further along, you can see the faint licks of flame reaching past the clouds. And it's just massive just creations. The mountain itself is so tall that you honestly think it never ends. It goes so far past the sky, it just looks so strange.
Huh. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
you have-
making an image for this for later.
Don't worry. When I upload this session, I'll be updating the map art.
Cool.
You have you have glasses. Can you like look around, make sure no one's like flying across? Like get off the carriage and go a little forward.
Okay. Yeah, Solaris does have glasses, and actually she does have a hat. I don't think that's detailed in the art that I sent.
I did not
She
know
does
that.
Yeah, she does have a hat too. Yeah, it's not. Like,
Describe the hat. Describe the hat.
It's like the big fan hat, you know.
Hmm.
Ah.
Pretty weak. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. And yeah, she'll like go ahead and What time is it? Is it like getting closer to dark now?
No, it's early morning.
So would you say that,
Go on.
would you say it's dim out then? Like dim.
Current time, if you had to pick, would be late 6, early 7. The sun is like halfway off the horizon.
Okay, got it.
When you guys took the long rest earlier, it was midday. So when you guys woke up after 12 hours, it was midnight, mid of the night. And after all you guys stuff, it eventually led to the morning.
You want Solaris to do like a perception or investigation check?
Either or, which one's higher?
I mean, okay. I'll do investigation then. That's a 14.
You don't see anything flying across or flying nearby. When the far, far distance, far enough to know you're sure they wouldn't see you, you see something floating just behind a cloud. Like you can see the silhouette shining against this thin cloud, but you can't tell what it is. It's too far away for them to notice you guys.
Yeah. What's his name? Trying to find the guy's name. I forgot it. The fucking slime.
His name is Suda Nado.
Yeah, I know. I wrote it somewhere.
I'm
Whatever,
sorry.
I'll find it later. Suda, I'm seeing something behind the clouds. It's maybe important.
He drives the car just a little bit forward as he looks up. He seems squint his cartoonish looking eyes as he puts his hand up to try to block the sun. After a little bit, you begin to see the edge of it as the cloud is slowly moving away. Oh, I think that's the prison. Yeah, I think that might be the prison. You guys want to wait until the cloud's gone? Or you guys want to just go ahead and go?
The prison? What's the prison?
Oh, come up here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Jen looks.
Alright. I assume you guys want to wait for the cloud to go away?
Yeah, let's get the cart out of sight first, I guess, if that's possible.
After hearing that, Suda moves the cart back into the trail a little bit to hide behind one of the mountains, as him along with Moko and I assume Shin walks out to see the cloud go away.
Yeah.
Shin, you coming along?
Yep.
As you guys step to the side, you look up, and that's when you see it. The cloud faintly going away. You see this massive massive thing in the sky. If you had to compare to something, it just looks just like a tall prison on top of a giant, massive floating platform with multiple things sticking out from the sides. This thing is massive. If you can't really comprehend how large it is, but it's large enough to leave a shadow further along. From this distance, you can't really see much, but its sheer size is impressive. The fact that it's glowing underneath it, that's levitating off the ground.
All right.
Know
Several
anyone in there?
questions.
Ladies first. What were you saying?
Oh, do you know anyone in there?
My friends up there, I believe, and a lot of people from here, from the black market, from multiple factions.
Huh.
It seems like they're being. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
From BlackRoot.
BlackRoot's one of the factions, yeah. Did you think BlackRoot controlled the entire black market?
No, but I was just curious how much of BlackRoot's in there.
How much of BlackRoot's in the black market?
No, I mean the prison.
Oh, how much?
And black market.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if over half is from the black market, up in there. But the amount of BlackRoot takes up that black market is roughly 30%.
Got it. Okay.
There's another guy who takes up nearly 50, but that's above my pay grade. I don't know who that guy is. I overread a document.
Sure. That may be something else we could possibly do on our own time. Think about it. The heroes of the black market, causing chaos, bringing down the entire prison.
Good luck at that, man. We've had 2 attempts from other factions, and they went down on fire. Because it's a flying fortress, you know? How do you expect to get up there?
He does have a point, Solaris. That thing is big.
Well, that's for a future me to figure out. Honestly, I think I'd rather assassinate the king of this kingdom first. Before we get to that.
Why?
Oh, I don't like how he treats tieflings. And of course, other fallen, and other races like Shoto here.
I don't like you, and it's not like I wish you for death.
I don't like you, and I could probably end you at any moment, but I don't.
Okay, guys, calm down.
What is your animosity?
Oh, you know. Just kind of shrugs it off. It was just like, Okay, well that was an interesting sight. And then we'll go back to the cart.
Seriously, there is something wrong with your head. As Shin climbs back on the cart.
All right, you guys both get back on. Moko and Knoxus. Moko and Suda get back on as well. All right. He moves the vehicle along almost as if he's about to drive into the water. But that's when you both notice that there's a platform just underneath the surface of the water. The wheels sink about like a quarter of the way down as you see it very slowly moving along. I can't see the platform, so I don't really want to drive too fast and drive us off the water, you know?
Mm.
He slowly drives you guys across before finally making landfall on the other side. The forest ahead of you as he slowly drives into it. Upon going inside this mystical land, where you see all these vibrant colors, strange plants, and massive mushrooms and foliage, there's a constant pink and purple haze in the air. It makes it seem like the world around you and within this land is somehow glowing even more than it already is. The bits of light shining in as if there's another light source within this forest. Constantly streaking down. Welcome to the Feywild, guys.
There's no like teleportation, nothing. Wait, I kind of.
Nope, no teleportation. You don't know that much about the war, do you?
No.
Okay, so the calamity, it came in. It was like a gas that changed stuff, you know? And it brought aspects of other realms into ours. So part of the Feywild came here. Part of Shadowfell came here. Part of the Earthplane came here. Part of lots of places came here.
Oh,
Some of the
Slayer
some
should
of
actually
the
probably know that.
Huh?
Slayer should actually know that. Okay, cool. I need to learn that.
yeah, like lots of places came here. The only difference between those places and here is that a few of the rules are gone. Like for example, in the Feywild, I heard that supposedly you can lose your memory a lot if you're not native there. No issue like that here. But the rules of that plane still apply here about the name, the deals, something about eating food that you don't even know if it's food. I don't know. Yeah.
So, like, even the primordial realms are mixed in.
No, just as I don't really know much about the realms. All I know is that there's specific stuff here. Like I believe there is for what I know guaranteed, water, the plane of water, Feywild, earth, and fire. Those are
There's also
guaranteed.
some-
I'm pretty sure Shadowfell's here, but I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, there's some other realms that vividly remember hearing, like the air realm. That's where all the Aarakocras are from, I've heard.
Oh.
You mean the elemental plane of air?
Yep.
Yeah, the elemental planes. Can't believe that. Yeah.
Don't give name. Don't. Food. And.
Well, pretty much. What I know about this place, there is also the DMZ.
Oh, what's that?
That where a majority of the war happened. It's called the Dead Man Zone. It's where my city fell.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, remember how I said we're gonna have to go through a Crimson Forest to get to the other outpost? Yeah, we're gonna go through the ruins of my city.
Oh,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Man Zone. Well, my condolences.
Thank you. Anyway, you see him reach back with one of his hands. This time it's his left hand with nothing really hindering it, as it stretches far behind the carriage, behind all the stuff, grabbing a bag and pulling it back forward. Got some snacks. You guys want to eat?
I'm alright.
What about you, Cat?
What do you got?
I got berries, oranges, a sandwich, I think. I just stole whatever I could find in the kitchen of the Drunken Stone.
I'll take an orange.
Okay. You see him shove his hand in there and gives you the orange.
Grabs it, starts peeling it.
Well, you guys have any? You guys want to talk about anything as we continue on? You see him eating a few grapes. You can see him like go into his mouth, and you can still see it slowly get crushed before swallowed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Solaris doesn't really have anything to say to him. If we're going into the Feywild, she's definitely going to keep a sharp eye out. The hairs are definitely going to go up on her like arms or whatever. This is not something like she's exactly super comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
because of just like her Shadowfell like magic that's literally reeks off her. I don't know if you could sense that or not, but yeah. So this is either gonna be like oil or water, or maybe I'll be fine.
Well, Shins doesn't say much as he just starts meditating. I don't know what else to say.
Well, as you guys move along, you still continue to see all this whimsical nature around you. This unusual forest that seems to, despite being stationary, still moving in a weird sense. It's a strange effect it has on the eyes. But after going so far, both of you roll perception checks.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
I
have
need to get my wisdom up.
Suda do his. You got that one.
6.
That's
Slurs
an
don't
18.
check it. But while Shin was meditating, he began to hear lots of rustling. Lots of movements here and there. And even the sound of the string to a bow getting pulled back. And that's where we'll be ending the session for now, until Moku gets back.
Ah.
All right.
Next session, we're having combat.
Whoa.
Really? God damn. Okay.
I'm gonna use Moko as a shield.
Nah, man. We could do this. We could deal with this. Let's do it.
Mm-mm.
Easy. Let's take him out.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna use Moko as a shield. I'm gonna use Solaris.
That's literally kind of that's semi her build. She's semi meat shield. Not really though. 90% attack, 10% HP. Her AC is too high to be a good HP shield.
Anyway, I'm being serious.
Yeah. Ciao.
Hope you guys had fun. Sorry to cut the session short, but I don't want to leave Moku out for the actual fun bits. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.